Ta-da! We're gonna do the Black Like My Soul makeup look that I did 4 years ago, but we're gonna ramp it up a little bit, and I'm very excited about it. Need to tape off my eyes first. This is really important if you're doing any like really messy eyeshadow, which we're gonna do. Definitely tape off your eyes. Pulled the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe, because why not? I haven't used it in a while. Let me prep my eyes here. I'm gonna use some e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Light Peach. I'm gonna lightly set it with some powder. All right, so again, I'm going in with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is her first one. She has 2 of them. The second one's more like a pinky, purpley, orangey kind of a palette. It's really neat, actually, but this is the only one that I have from her. So I'm actually gonna I'm gonna start with this yellow. Bear with me. So I'm just gonna take this yellow and kind of place it in the crease. It's pretty much gonna be gone by the time I put everything else over it. But if you're gonna be doing any kind of black smoky eye like this, you really want to warm up your base. And then I'm gonna layer with, I don't wanna go too dark because we're gonna do black. I think I'm gonna take this brown right next to it. I'm just gonna kind of pack that in the crease as well. Alright, so now we're gonna start really making it dark, okay? So I'm actually gonna go down to like these brown shades right down here. I like to just like stamp those shadows and then really buff it out. I don't go in with any additional product, I just kind of stipple it on. I'm gonna go in with this like brown black. It's like her darkest brown before black. Pack that on. Forgot that these are very saturated. All right, and then, sorry, a little dance party. ColourPop Swerve Gel Liner. And this is just a BH Cosmetics brush. It's a flat brush. Any synthetic flat brush would work. Trust me on this. Trust me, this looks crazy, I know. Don't panic. I'm just gonna go in with that same brush that I used for the crease. Start really buffering out that. I'm gonna grab a little bit of black eyeshadow too. Start really buffing that out. Just continuing that buffing. This is the hard part, is like when you're working with black eyeshadow, sometimes if you blend it too much, it can get choppy. It can be quite frustrating. This Morphe M224, it's just a Taklon flat brush. Silver Metalon shadow from JD Glow. Just gonna lightly dust and see where that takes us here. So yeah, I'm just gonna use a very light hand with this. But yeah, pretty. Yes. And sometimes I don't like how sharp these lines can be. So I literally just rubbed black eyeshadow all over my face. It's fine. So I usually like to go in with like a clean brush and just kind of really lightly buff that line so it's not so sharp. Just a little bit. Micellar water for the win. So now I'm gonna put some black eyeliner in my waterline. Use the Rimmel Scandalize in black. Ooh, that's never fun. Always feels like torture on your eyes. I have a new mascara to try, so we are gonna try the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. This has been going viral on TikTok, so of course we have to give it a try. No liner today. We're not doing any wing liner. We're gonna leave this as is, but we are gonna try out this mascara. I know this is not like the ideal eye makeup to try a mascara with, because I won't really be able to see my lashes, but at least I can tell you how the formula is and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna curl my lashes. This is a Tarte eyelash curler. And gonna just pulse that. Silicone bristles, personally not my favorite. I really like a traditional mascara wand. Is that really what I wanted to say? I don't know. But I've heard that it does a great job of both lengthening and thickening the lashes, so we gotta give it a try, right? And I got the Blackest Black. I think it comes in black and brown, but I'm not really sure. So far, so good, though. I normally don't like silicone. Let's take a peek here. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I hope you can see my actual lashes. Yeah. I would say try it out. It's sold out often on Ulta, so good luck getting your hands on it, but it's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High. Let's move on to the face, shall we? Use my e.l.f. Putty Primer. I pulled my Fenty foundation. This is the Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating. So this is shade 150. I'm gonna use an oldie but a goodie. This is the Sigma F82 Round Kabuki. Oh, I forgot how good this foundation is. So for looks like this or any like dark smoky eye, what I like to do is make sure my under eyes are super bright. Becca Brightening Under Eye Corrector. I've had this forever. I love it. It's a nice peachy pink corrector for under the eyes. I'm gonna use that with a Morphe M334. So I take a pretty generous amount of it. I just like to focus it really on that innermost corner of the eyes. And then I wanted to whip out another oldie but a goodie as far as concealers go. So I have the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I am in the shade Light. This is another very thick, serum-y kind of consistency concealer, so this is perfect for all of my dry under-eyed friends. I'm just gonna spread that underneath. You don't need much, I'll tell you that. And just go right underneath with all of that. You can also use like a lighter tone than you normally do for concealer to help brighten underneath, but until you like color correct underneath, you don't want to like waste product trying to get that perfect bright under eye when you can just use thinner layers of two different kinds. We have a new translucent powder in the family, ladies and gentlemen. So I did a little bit of a purchase from Nakia Joy Cosmetics. She's on YouTube, and she has her own translucent powder. So this is her Velvet Finishing Powder. It smells like, let me see. It's definitely like a bakery scent, like a frosting kind of faux vanilla-y kind of a scent. But it is a translucent powder. I've tried this already. I really like it. Juno & Co. Lemon Drop Spun. powder. And I really don't bake anymore, so I'm just very lightly tapping that on. Voila! It's really nice. I definitely agree that it's translucent. The smell, if you don't like fragrance and things, which I normally don't. I don't like when people pump fragrance into products, but it's an okay scent. It's pleasant. It's a pleasant little vanilla scent. I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face with the Morphe G7, like I do. Light little wash of powder. I like it. I don't feel like I look too dry, especially when I do a setting spray afterwards. It's nice. I like this powder a lot. I'm gonna go back into some dark brown eyeshadow and fill in my brows before we do the lower lash line. All right, so these are the lashes that I talked about on New Year's Eve. They are in my link tree, but you get 14 pairs for $10. Let that get a little bit tacky. Oh yeah, look at these. Let's pop this one on. All right, let's do some lower lash line stuff. I'm gonna go into the black eyeshadow with a flat defining brush. This is the Morphe M432, as possible. And really smoke that out. All right, and then I'm gonna buff this out. So I'm gonna do like a darker brown moment here and start really buffing out this lower lash line. All right, I'm using a pencil brush. This is a Crown Brush C431 with some darker brown eyeshadow. We're gonna start really smoking out. Morphe M514, it's a little bit smaller blending brush with no additional product on it, and just buff it to filth. I'm gonna take a little bit lighter brown and just buff out those edges. I'm gonna use the Morphe M527. It's just a big fluffy powder brush. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in Forever Sun Kissed. Use the e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush. This is, again, a holy grail. It does not leave my vanity, ever, in Always Rosy. I'm gonna set my face and then we'll do highlighter. Use the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day. And this fan is on my link tree. Got it from Amazon. Okay, and then I also bought from Nakia Joy Cosmetics. I got her Illuminate palette. So this is her Illuminate Luxury Highlighting Palette. So there are 6 shades in here. They are gorgeous. I've tried this one, I mean, I've really dipped into pretty much all of them. Very, very nice. And it comes with a mirror, so that's awesome. Okay, I'm actually gonna spray my brush. This is the Anastasia A23. I'm gonna go into Glisten. It's super pretty, very reflective. Not super chunky. I feel like it melts in with your skin really well. And I like a lot of highlighter. If you don't, that's fine. A little bit on the center of my forehead. You don't have to do this, especially if you're oily. Don't do this because it'll just make you look oilier. Lower lash mascara. This is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Favorite lower lash mascara ever. And then we'll do some lips. So this is the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in Natural. So this is another thing that went viral on TikTok. I had to get some to try it. So this is the NYX Shine Loud Liquid Lipstick Duo. This is very similar to the CoverGirl Outlast Double Lip Shines, or whatever they used to call them, Outlast lip colors, that a lot of makeup artists used to use on brides. But it's the same kind of system. You have a liquid lipstick on this side, and this is actually a gloss. The CoverGirl one comes in 2 tubes and has a liquid lipstick and a balm, but this one comes with a gloss. So this is in the shade Global Citizen. This is the shade that has gone absolutely viral on TikTok. So of course, the minute it restocked, I grabbed it. It's quite thin, that's what I'm noticing, but it has a very flexible applicator for the lips, so that's good. So I'm going to apply this to top and bottom lips, let them dry, and then we'll put the gloss over top. It's a very thin formula, so that's good. It's thin, but it is full coverage on the lips. So we're gonna let this dry for a sec. All right, they feel dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the lip gloss. It has a brush tip applicator. Not sure how to feel about that. Wish it was like a doe foot, but let me take a drink of my water and see if it transfers. It's just water with Mio in it. Calm down. I don't see any transfer. Nothing. If anything, the outer corners, which is my lip liner. Period. I'm pretty impressed, but I'm not surprised because, again, I've seen quite a few TikToks showing that there's no transfer, but you have to try it out for yourself. So definitely pick this up. It's on Ulta's website. I think NYX has it on their website also, but I think it's a pre-order because, again, this has been selling out so fast. But yeah, so far so good. And I like a glossy lip. I don't know about you guys, but I used to love a matte lip, but now I'm like, gloss. So yes. Okay, that's it. That's the makeup look. I'm so excited. I think it's super pretty. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go be extra. See you in the next one. Bye.